You want to smell my punani?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like that, huh?
I your shit talking about some. You know what I'm saying? He should have hit the girl up. Fuck, I look like he.
Now I done woke up this morning with the Little Mermaid deleting all her social. Now I get what you said as far as like, why do I gotta call and contact? It's not about permission. It's about co-parent.
I do not like the way y'all have decided to dogpile on Halle and call her a bitter baby mama in regards to her fucking son. Now, I know I have came on here a couple times and shared my thoughts about how I feel like it is a little contradictive for her to say that she doesn't want her child on the internet, but for her to also be posting her child on the internet.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming.
So I have allowed myself to sit in my feelings for the past 24 hours. And unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say, life goes on. At the end of the day gotta end. So with that being said, let's get back to regularly scheduled programming. First of all, I do not like the way y'all have decided to dogpile on Halle and call her a bitter baby mama in regards to her fucking son. Now, I know I have came on here a couple times and shared my thoughts about how I feel like it is a little contradictive for her to say that she doesn't want her child on the internet, but for her to also be posting her child on the internet. But in this instance, I do feel like her boundaries were very fucking valid, and I'm going to explain why. For one, while DDG does have his son on his streams, Kai and DDG do not do the same type of streaming. Based off of what I've seen, DDG sits in front of that computer and talks to y'all. Kai blew up a whole fucking bedroom. He has a revolving door of Schmex workers that always come onto his stream. The day before DDG was on the stream, Kodak Black was on there popping pills. Kai is constantly swatted. No matter how you try to spin it, that is not the environment for a fucking baby. If she said that she did not give that man permission to bring that baby in a fucking bag at that, to that man's house to be on that stream, then that should be respected. There should be no backlash from that. Furthermore, this is how you build a case. That lady is tweeting out everything to the public because she needs to make sure she has a paper trail. I absolutely do see her filing for full custody within the next few weeks. Mark my words. Furthermore, for her to have to then follow up that tweet with saying that her boundaries should be respected, especially going through postpartum, once again, y'all are choosing to dismiss a black woman's feelings when it comes to mental fucking health. But yeah, I hope that this works out in your favor. I really hope that you get full custody of this baby, and I hope that you put some type of plan in place to say that he should not be allowed to use that baby for content. That's exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Whoever had the theory that Halle and DDG broke up because Halle wanted to be more private with Halo, well, I think you guys might be on the right track. It was a complete shock when Halle decided to show her baby because we know how private she was about her pregnancy. And after they posted Halo's face, DDG was all over Snapchat with this baby. And I just have a feeling that's not what Halle wanted. Because ever since they've split, DDG has been on multiple podcasts talking about their breakup and what he wants out of his life next, while Halle has just been completely silent and just seemingly posting like nothing happened. She's also immediately went back to hiding Halo's face, as you can see here in this photo, and also this photo here, which is completely different from their family photo op and even this photo with him here. Part of me feels like DDG is going on these podcasts to get a reaction out of Halle, but Halle went to the University of Beyonce's PR where she knows to just not say anything and let people think whatever they want to. Do you guys agree with this theory, or do you think we'll never know? Let me know in the comments.
I just want to real quickly give my 2 unsolicited cents on the Halle Bailey and DDG situation. That baby been all over the internet. That baby been all over his streams. That baby been all over his TikTok, Instagram. He's a streamer. He's a content creator. He's a YouTuber. I wonder if every time she makes a video with that baby does she call and ask him for permission. Okay, so the point that I'm making is he's been doing it, but now that y'all aren't together, you have a problem. And I'm assuming because we don't know what conversations they had off camera while they were together, right? I'm assuming. But I can only draw that assumption because we watched that man post that baby over and over and over again. And nothing was ever said until y'all broke up. I don't know her, I don't know him. But what it is giving to me is, I want the control because that's my baby. And ladies, I want y'all to recognize that when you have an active, present, involved father, DDG is obsessed with that baby. From what we can see, I would say that he's a good dad. Can we share that thought? From what we can see. Now, I don't know what's happening behind the screen, but from what we can see, I will say that he is a good father. If you trust that man to have your baby when you are not around, y'all's baby, if you trusted that man while y'all were together and y'all broke up for reasons that are not evolving around the child and his parenting skills, y'all broke up for your own reason, you shouldn't have a care in the world what that man do with that baby, because you should be able to trust that he's going to continue to be a good father, right? Is it just me, or is it given now that we are not together anymore, that's my baby, and you won't be making no content, i.e. money, off of my baby? Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's what I see. Right? Right.
Halle, you dead ass wrong. You dead ass wrong, Hal. How you gonna say you didn't approve for DDG to take the baby on stream? He the daddy. What you mean he approved? Now, Halo is gonna be seen. He Little Mermaid Jr. What do you expect? He's already famous. But if you don't trust him to be with his daddy, what you open your legs for in the first place? Then, Little Mermaid, you made that tweet like we could do something about it. Like, you the only one with Daryl number in this situation. Call that man and tell him to take your baby off stream. Then y'all gonna turn around and say we always in y'all business. The same business y'all keep putting us into. Oh my God.
As someone who has gone through postpartum and is about to go through it again with my second child, it's scary, especially for the first time. Like, you just blow things out of proportion, and situations in the moment seem just times 10 and more detrimental. Like, she probably had some time to reflect and speak to those close to her and understand, okay, yeah, maybe I'm overreacting. But being away from your child during this early stages is so scary. You have mom guilt. You worry about if they're choking, if they're eating right. Is that person watching them the way that I would watch them? You know, it's just little things like that. And if she was trying to get a hold of him and he was not picking up or whatever, and this is how she finds out that her baby is on stream for the first time with one of the biggest streamers in the world, I feel like that's an understandable reaction for the circumstances. Like, y'all gotta understand, people are humans. We make mistakes. Like, we have emotions that are blown out of proportion sometimes, and she took accountability, so calm down.
Initially, I was trying to keep it cute about DDG and Halle breaking up, because these are young people just figuring life out. I guess like the rest of us, regardless of age, right? We're all just figuring it out, da-da-da-da. But then I saw this picture, and I was like, you know what? Sorry, I can no longer just be neutral. Halle, you should have never been with this man. He had her on a double date with Krishan Rock and Blueface. The Little Mermaid was on a double date with these two demons. I mean, the lack of consideration and care it takes to subject your girlfriend to those two. They went bowling, and of course DDG filmed it for his YouTube page, and that video is so chaotic. At one point, Krishan Rock is throwing bowling balls overhand throwing bowling balls down the, what do you call that, the alley, the lane, the bowling lane. Not to mention, Blueface himself is a dangerous man, as proven by his record. Why would you have your girlfriend around these two? Just for views on your YouTube? That's crazy. So yes, I'm glad this couple is no longer together. I think they'll make great co-parents. This has nothing to do with them as parents, but I like the uncoupling. I'm here for the uncoupling, because this was insane. And Halle, niece, let's get some discernment. Let's get some discernment moving forward, because Halle was having the time of her life. Ma'am, I need you to get some discernment. Because as soon as he said, we're going on a double date with Lucifer and his girlfriend, and I'm going to film it for YouTube, you should have said, let me stop you right there. No, you're not. I won't be there at least.
So it looks like Halle Bailey is finally over DDG's BS for real this time around. Because word on the street is she just moved out of his house after she caught him cheating on her again with his side piece Ruby Rose. Apparently, she and him are still co-parenting their son, but when she says she's done with him and is not interested in dealing with his antics anymore, she means it. What's even crazier about this is that this ain't the first time DDG has humiliated her by cheating on her with Ruby. Initially, when people tried to warn Halle about it, she definitely was in denial and kept defending him. But from the looks of it, she's finally realized for herself that DDG is not the person she thought he was. One thing DDG is always gonna do is embarrass the hell out of Halle and then try to gaslight her into trying to stay with him. Okay, so this entire drama went down just a few days ago when a blind item close to Halle decided to be messy by telling the internet all her business. According to this blind item, Halle and DDG recently got into a nasty verbal altercation, which ended in her moving out of his house. The reason behind this altercation was because she caught DDG cheating on her again for the millionth time with Ruby Rose. The blind item read, the princess, singer/actress has finally figured out her significant other is going to keep cheating, and she has moved out. Halle Bailey, DDG. As soon as this blind item came out, a lot of people believed it, because back in June, when Paris Fashion Week was going on, a lot of people were speculating that DDG and Ruby had linked up over there and had hooked up after they caught them on the exact same flight, and they were spotted attending the exact same shows. Now, to be fair,
Your shit talking about some, you know what I'm saying? He should have hit the girl up. Fuck, I look like he.
Now, I done woke up this morning with the Little Mermaid deleting all her socials. Now, I get what you saying as far as like, why do I gotta call and contact? It's not about permission. It's about co-parenting rights, so y'all don't end up in a court system. She never said that the baby could not like go with DDG. She was just saying she didn't approve, and she got valid reason. For number one, Kodak Black was just on there popping pills. Somebody swatted the house midstream early on in the marathon. Y'all not forget that somebody swatted that house. So what if somebody would swat that house while her baby inside and she don't know where her baby at? Like, I understand if he's an active dad, he shouldn't have to tell like where his whereabouts is, but at this point I feel like he should have said something, especially going on a Kai Cenat screen. We all know how Kai Cenat streams get down. But if somebody would have just woke up and say, let's swat him again because that's P. Diddy house. First of all, he ain't even telling people that's actually P. Diddy house. He just admitted to DDG that was P. Diddy house. Like, and then he was there for at least 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours. This ain't Halo job. I'm just saying, I get the active fathers can be mad about it, but at the end of the day, if you don't want to end up in a court, you should tell that lady where her kid gonna be at, because that environment could have been chaotic. Anything could have happened. So why not tell her?
As a mother, I do not play around when it comes to my child. As a mother, I do not play around when it comes to my child. Y'all are tripping off of that Halle tweet. She really didn't say anything crazy, because y'all would hate to hear how the fuck I talk when I don't like something when it involves my child. I've been to the court. She need to go to the court. I've been to the court. That man is not allowed to leave the DC metropolitan area without telling me if he's taking my son. Oh, you're going 2 hours away? Oh, you're going to Ocean City? He has to tell me. He has to tell me. So you're telling me that I don't even think the baby is he a year old yet? You're telling me he's going to be at some random man's house with a whole bunch of grown men that Halle doesn't know, and you expect her to be okay with that? And then he's in front of several millions of people. Y'all are okay with that? No. I feel like she underreacted.
Why do the baby daddy and baby mama life always gotta turn out ghetto? Like, I was rooting for Halle and DDG. I thought they would have something real good going on. They broke up. I'm like, all right, cool. They just gonna co-parent. Everything gonna be kosher. No, sir. I guess DDG done brought Halo out to the Kai Cenat stream, and Halle said, I ain't know nothing about that. Why am I logging on the internet seeing my baby on the computer? the cell phone, the television. Yeah, she very much confused. And, you know, Halle don't even really speak out on stuff publicly. So, you know, she really had to be pissed because she typed the whole little paragraph talking about, that's crazy. He had my kid out. I didn't know where he is. I'm out of town, by the way. I had no idea what was going on with my child. And it's just like, this is too much. And honestly, I really think Halo, not to blame the baby, but he really spiraled a lot of their issues in their relationship, which led eventually to the breakup. Because at first, you know, they wasn't even trying to show the baby. Then they showed the baby. And DDG won't stop showing the baby. And I really don't think Halle ever wanted her baby to be a meme all over the internet and just exploited in this way. That's the word, yes. Pretty much Halo is being exploited by DDG. And I'm not saying DDG is intentionally exploiting his child, but you know, that's DDG's personality. He's a YouTuber first. His whole lifestyle is about the extraness, being over public, sharing a lot. Whereas Halle is just more private and timid and quiet. So honestly, they already were paralleling personalities in the first place. And now they got this child. And clearly their viewpoints on parenting are very much different. And yeah, it's not looking right. I hope they can work through this because that baby is so cute. And they have a nice little family. I don't like to see all the drama and the messiness unfold. Because I was rooting for that young, beautiful black couple. And look, it always got to get ghetto.
So Halle made a tweet yesterday about how she didn't want Halo on the screaming with Kai. So basically feel some type of way and feel like that he should have reached out to her. First, I feel like, yeah, he could have reached out and been like, hey, I'm taking the baby on Kai's stream, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think he did nothing wrong. Reason why I say that is because when women have their kids, wherever they go, their kids go. Y'all don't call the dad and ask the dad, can the kid go here? Or is it okay for my kid to be here at this hair appointment? Is it okay for my kid to be at this interview while I got this interview, this podcast? Y'all don't ask none of that. Y'all just go ahead and do it. So I feel like if the dad has the kid and taking care of the kid, if he's not having the kid in no type of danger or doing nothing wrong, I don't feel like it should be a problem with him taking the kid nowhere. I mean, millions of people have already saw the kid already. Like, y'all baby get posted on statuses, like different memes. Y'all baby get posted everywhere. So I'm not understanding what a problem coming in at. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Don't get me wrong, I love Halle, but I feel like this is a situation where you're trying to make a problem and it's not a problem. Like, I get it, but I mean, it's screaming. They not doing anything. Anything wasn't, you know, it wasn't inappropriate. It wasn't harmful, if that makes sense. So I feel like if you have a partner or ex that's trying to be a father, I feel like y'all should let them be a father, because there are women out here that baby daddies and stuff, they're not fathers to their kids. So I mean, you gotta, I mean, I wouldn't say you got it good because I don't know your situation, but he's trying to be there. Let him.
Bro, I don't care what any of y'all say. Halle is not good for DDG in any way, shape, or form. Outside of that child, bro. Outside of that child and their parenting, Halle is not good for DDG, bro. And I ain't even no DDG fan. I ain't no Halle fan. But I know when it's some immaturity bullshit going on, like, or when it's just some bullshit going on, or when, you know, you could just tell. Like, that whole entire post that Halle literally posted talking about, oh, I didn't agree for Halo to be on. By the way, I didn't agree to Halo being on stream in front of millions of people. That shit had me like, bitch, are you stupid? Like, are you dumb? Like, that shit really had me pissed off, because it's like, first of all, nigga, your child is gonna be in front of millions of people regardless. Y'all niggas are famous. First of all, your child was a fucking meme like 2-3 weeks ago, my nigga. Your child was a fucking meme, and you literally reacted to it with fucking laughing emojis. Nigga, you know how viral fucking memes go, and then you talking about you don't want him in front of millions of people on screen. Nigga, are you dumb? He's already been seen by millions of people. And then I feel like, bro, my nigga, you could pull DDG to the side and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like how you did this without telling me. Like, y'all are, first of all, y'all are both parents. So DDG has the right to, you know, if he want to bring Halo on screen, he could bring Halo on screen. I mean, yeah, in a sense, it should be like, okay, yeah, it should be like, okay, talk about it, maybe. But he's probably thinking in his head already, okay, my child has already been put in front of millions of people. Like, at this point, what else, like, you feel me? What else, you feel me? What bad press could really come from this if millions of people already seeing my child already? Like, that don't make no sense. I feel like with that, Halle was just being childish because she know her fans, how her fans are about her and how they gonna get on DDG. Nigga, they already been getting on DDG, so why would you make them attack him more with a post like that when you could just pull him to the side and had a conversation with him? If you can't have a mature conversation, then y'all should have never had a child, bro. Simple as that, bro.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So Halle Bailey is spazzing out on her man DDG for taking their 6-month baby boy to Kai Cenat's podcast or streaming live to like millions of people. If you don't know who Kai Cenat is, I believe he might be Haitian. I'm not sure. But I'm not exactly sure, but he is very, very popular on YouTube, and a lot of even celebrities have come on his live streams, and like he hangs around the Kardashians, you know, all that stuff. But I mentioned him in one of my videos previously. But he brought his son to this podcast, and Halle Bailey went on X, formerly known as Twitter, to let him know that she does not approve of her son being on that stream for millions of people to have an opinion. But then again, I guess she's starting to see what we all saw before. But, you know, he also does share. Things kind of move fast in their relationship if you were seeing what was playing out on social media, because they put everything on social media, especially DDG. But then again, he is an influencer, and she knew that he was an influencer when she first met him. But they started dating. Her career is going crazy, you know, taking off, and then she ended up getting pregnant, which is fine. But she was basically coming for us for saying that she was pregnant and that it wasn't the best of time. But then again, it's never a good time for you to get pregnant, and if she didn't see a problem with her getting pregnant at the height of her career, then it shouldn't be a problem for us, right? I didn't really talk about it because to me I was like, this girl is clearly lying and basically, you know, cussing people out, because we find out that she's pregnant and we're trying to tell her, you know, what we are all seeing, which how DDG is. And he's always been like this ever since he first started like his streaming. He's always been like, the way he streams just, or his YouTube channel is just a lot. So she told us to mind our business, so we started minding our business. But now she put us back in the group chat because now she made a tweet, which she then took back, you know, saying that, oh, you know, she did not approve of her son being there. She's out of town. I was to make people knew that she was out of town. I didn't know because I don't really follow her like that. But my thing is, what I'm seeing from that is, one, they do not communicate, because for her to go on social media and make that post, and the way it sounded was like, I'm his mother, I'm his protector, you know, I should have a say so whether or not he's gonna be there. And I don't know like what time it was when Kai Cenat was doing his stream, which it could be during the day or at nighttime. It never looks like, you know, it's daytime or nighttime in his stream, so I guess it's like right in the middle of the house. But anyways, if for example it was nighttime, I don't think it's wise to take a young baby out and, you know, outside in the elements when he is so young like that. And don't get me wrong, you know, they were not outside, but you still had to take the baby outside to be able to get in the car and then get out of the car outside to the house. So the baby should not be in the element like that if it was nighttime, right? But we don't know. Anyhow, so I think she was trying to use her fan base to basically go after him because they have now broken up, and maybe she's a little bitter. I'm not sure the reason why they broke up. I'm not sure. Maybe she broke up with him because she was tired of all his antics. But when she first started, she didn't want people to know that she was pregnant, and when she came out, it even looked like she wanted to show people her baby, which it's fine, you know, if you don't want to show the baby because you were hiding your pregnancy the whole time, which we all knew that you were pregnant. But anyhow, so you wanted to hide your baby, and I think this man was the one that forced her out, you know, to put the baby on social media because he wanted to use the baby for content. And yes, the baby have been on her content as well, but not as much as he does like with the baby, not as much, because